Now, last night I did a show with another YouTuber. She's pretty big. She can't stand you. She's like, why would you ever hang out with John?
Who is it?
Judy, the Asian YouTube lawyer. And I didn't realize how much like she despises you all of a sudden. And then
What did I
she's
do
like,
to her?
nothing. But she went off on this rant, and it surprised me because I didn't think she knew who you were.
I don't know why I elicit so much hate. I mean, it's like me. Isn't hate a bastardization of love, Vince?
John Mohendes. I'm like,
I was
who
going
would
to tell
want
you,
to watch this?
I was letting you know that the person that I did the show with, remember I told you she was talking smack? Yeah, I put it in here. I don't know if you know her or not.
But this is where I do my joke with KC. Did you keep the joke in?
No, I mean, what was the joke? Sorry. Well, then you edit your package and we'll watch yours. What was the joke?
Oh, it was something about, he said something, he said something about his back. And I go, yeah, the only thing I'll see is your back is because you'll be running away. Can't believe you didn't keep that in.
It didn't make the cut, John. If it wasn't that great, it's not going to make the cut with this team.
They're
professional. They're professionals.
I don't want to watch this girl.
It's only for 2 minutes.
No, I don't care. What is this about?
Just play it.
All right.
He looks grotesque. The way he talks is like some uncouth 12-year-old. He seems like he's very stable. He doesn't seem like some whack job like your friend John. I can't stand watching John's YouTube channel, and I don't know why you would even want to be on it.
You're referring to Stuttering John
Mohendes. I'm like, who would want to watch this? He looks grotesque. The way he talks is like
people in fucking glass houses. Holy shit!
I actually said that. I actually told
what?
I told her that you'd probably like. You know how this.
Her head is twice the size of a body. She's fucking built like a blow pop.
12-year-old.
So you got this asshole, Vince. You dumb downsy fuck. You downsy dope fuck prick douchebag. No, Vince, you don't know because you're an idiot. This boy has no friends. He does not have any friends. He's a pathetic little dwarf.
Plus, he sounds like he's drunk and he looks slovenly and out of shape, wearing crappy clothes. That's a big turnoff for most women. Whereas Sanford here, not to be totally super.
I love when people think that they know all women. Shut up.
She's in love with this white guy. But John, I want to say this right after this. I was looking into calling you a narcissist, and I saw this video about narcissism, and just like yesterday, I'm like, all these things apply to me.
Yes,
and
of course.
So that's what we're gonna see after just a little snippet of this once Judy's done bashing you.
Okay, good.
Official, but I guess I am. He just looks good. It looks like he cares about his appearance. He's dressed nicely. He presents well. He can speak well. He's articulate. He doesn't seem drunk or bipolar like your friend.
Meanwhile, Vince is wearing a hat and a fucking hoodie. Get the fuck out of here.
She hates the way I just do, but
he's a loser in life. Hey, it's me and Vince the lawyer here.
So those are big pluses here.
Every narcissist goes through 7 extreme phases in their life. That is how
John,
they're formed during the first 4 or 5 phases.
Yeah.
This is a quick thing, but just like yesterday when I was making fun of Poker Mike for being that remora to Pocky and how I was making fun of him that he pays for him, and then I realized that it's about me. I hit all of these qualities that we're about to see what a narcissist does at the end of their life. He goes through the 7 stages, and I'm like, fuck, I think I hit all of them. Yeah, just wait to see.
They feel like they're absolutely winning. They find themselves recycling the same stories, telling the same lies, hoping nobody notices all the cracks that are starting to show. Stage number 6, friends start drifting away from them. Ex-partners want nothing to do with them. Their own children cut off contact completely. They become bitter, paranoid, and increasingly unstable. The world is not applauding them anymore. It doesn't revolve around them anymore, and that silence absolutely terrifies them. They spiral downward, often into addiction, unhealthy obsessions, or deep depression. There's always going to be an addiction if there is a narcissist, so that addiction at this point becomes obvious.
Oh, stop it, Vince. I know why you.
No, this next part is me.
Yeah. Oh, the next part. But
this all except for the kids. This is all me.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm talking about the fucking, the addiction part.
If they are an alcoholic, now you will see them drunk almost all the time.
Fuck off. It's you trolling. I don't think I don't know what you're doing, Vince. Who cares? There's 543 people watching. Let them hate me. I love this hate.
Exactly. Miss Judy, the attorney that was criticizing your dress, she actually likes you now. She went back and saw your history, but she was saying, well, John needs to sober up and he needs to get better clothes. I'm like, you don't understand. John would be horrible in terms of the show if he did that.
Yes. First of all, I haven't had a beer yet, but I am going to start drinking on the show, but I haven't had a beer, Vince. Why does everyone think I'm drunk all the time? What? Where does this come from?
Yeah, you're not drunk when you're sleeping, I guess.
Here's one for you, Vince. Nasty meal. Vince the lawyer, Judy the YouTube lawyer is one hot piece of ace.
Yeah, I'm not into Asian girls. Are you into Asians? Yeah.
Vince, there's not a woman that I'm not into. Hey, is that Asian lawyer? Is she single? Because maybe you can hook me up with her.
I think she's married, but yeah, I mean, but I don't know. She has like so much good advice. You're like, don't drink. She's very vain. But she likes fame though, so that's before she knew that you were famous.
Because I've dated a few Asian women. I like,
have you ever had sex with an Asian girl though?
Yes.
Because John, I remember, you know what a Wasian is?
One of them to Guy Fieri's birthday party. I thought Judy was coming on, Vince. Judy, come on. We'll talk some law. Judy, baby. Come on. Let's talk some law, baby. All right. I will do that. Judy, I will definitely do it. Please join Vince and me next Tuesday, 5 p.m. You'll be paid. How much? Judy, you don't need makeup. You're beautiful. You do not need any makeup. I'm telling you. I don't wear makeup. I would love to talk to you. We'll plug the show on Tuesday. It'll be fun. And now, Vince, is she coming or no? Is Judy coming? Two minutes. All right. How do I look, guys? She's putting on a bra. You don't have to. Hold on. I got that. Vince, tell Judy to get here already. Miss Judy? I'm looking. No, that's a dude. Judy, is that really you? Please.
Yes.
Hey, Judy, how are you?
Hello, Mr. Melendez. I mean, I'm sorry that things got off on the wrong foot. I'm
so happy to have you on.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting.
Do you see what all these people do? So Vince sent the link to somebody, and they all, and they send it out to a bunch of people.
Yeah, except I keep hearing this echo here.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but it's totally echoing. So, oh well, whatever. This is quick because I have a live stream myself starting soon. So
what time?
8:00. But I have to get on before then. So,
well, you look beautiful. You don't need makeup.
Well, so anyway, please come on the show.
I would love to.
Okay, Tuesday.
Yes, and by the way, we live close. I mean, it's not. You and I live close. You can't hear me?
Okay, I'm sorry. This audio, something's wrong.
Oh, you can't hear me?
You too well.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I just want to say hi. It's not a joke. I have a serious YouTube channel, so I think it would be really fun. You can make something.
Yeah, I would love to hang with you.
Okay, cool. Okay, well,
so you can't hear me?
Yeah, something's just kind of screwy because there's tons of echoing because I'm watching your show plus I'm talking to you.
Oh, turn off my show. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Just talk to me.
Oh, okay. Duh. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good. And I'm happy to finally talk to you. I know you hated me in the beginning.
No, I mean, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Like Vince said, I quit watching the mainstream media and white people. Vince loves that because he's all into the racial stuff for some weird reason.
Oh, how do you handle Vince using the N-word and all that stuff?
He doesn't say that with me.
Oh, he hasn't?
He'll say Negro, please.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks it's funny, but, I mean, he knows my channel is serious. So people are already getting their panties in a wad because they think he's totally misogynistic and racist and offensive and stuff. But there's also a core group of people who love him. So that's why I keep having him back, because he's fun to talk to. He keeps it going. So, he's helped my channel, so I can't totally talk on him.
So where did you go to law school?
Georgetown in
DC.
DC.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm from Georgia. Yeah, but I went to Berkeley for college. So I've lived all over the place.
And where were you born?
Chicago.
Oh, really? Which part?
Michael Reese Hospital.
No. I only asked because I was the keynote speaker at the National Stuttering Association convention in Chicago.
Okay.
And I've done stand-up in Vernon Hills at Zanies, and I opened for Ted Nugent in Rockford. So I've been all over Illinois.
Okay. Well, that's great. So anyway, I do have to get going and conserve my voice because I have this live stream coming up. So just want to let you know it's not some big joke that Vince is pulling on you. I have a legitimate legal channel. Vince is kind of pulling it towards comedy and total silliness, but I've tried to do comedy myself, so I know how hard it is. So it's pretty impressive that you made a living doing that.
Oh yeah, and I'd love to talk to you privately if you're ever interested in just chatting on the phone as opposed to this, and, well, maybe getting to know each other.
Let's just start with the show because I think it's really cool that you're thinking of going to law school. And I used to teach the LSAT a long time ago, so it'll be fun. Vince will give you the details.
I'd love for you to help me with the LSAT because I've taken. I passed the real estate exam. I passed the CBES, which is the teaching exam, and I know how they work it. 5 questions, 3 you throw out, and 2 it's between which is the better one, and that's the problem.
Yeah, well, they totally changed it recently, so my knowledge.
There's no more logic games.
Yeah, which sucked because I was good at it. So, okay. Well, I do have to go because it's hard for me to keep talking. So I have this show coming up. So,
all right. Well, I'm so happy you came on, Judy.
Okay,
Miss Judy. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
All right. Take care, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
But that was nice. So Vince did that right. I guess KC sent out the link. I don't give a fuck, though. Really.
We already gave the canned response, which is that Stuttering John is now mad at Vince again for something he did. So that's why John did not want to come on afterwards, which is such a disappointment. Right, Vince? Welcome back.
So he's mad at Vince, but he won't come on your show? That doesn't make sense.
It sort of does, because Vince was the go-between.
Oh, he was? Okay.
He'll probably come back on again.
I mean, what about the temptation of getting some YouTube revenue? Do you think that could be a driving factor?
I don't know, but let's go to the video and see that so people understand what the hell we're talking about.
Okay. I just bumped up your volume, so, for Vince. Because people kept saying Patty was too loud.
Yeah, don't worry about people saying about the volume. It's just about the crackle. I don't hear it yet, but let's just see if we made a change.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so some people enjoy you. Thank you, Vince. I know I'm
Thanks, some people.
Some people. Okay. Patty, thank you. Some people want you to come back. Okay, that's nice. Isn't it flattering, Vince?
Aww.
All these older ladies who are viewers on my channel, that's why you need to wear a short sleeve shirt next time, if not one of those sleeveless muscle tops. Okay?
Patty, I'm not a piece of meat here. I'm an astute attorney.
This is YouTube. It's visual. It's a visual platform. So
that's
don't
right.
You want those old broads, as you call them, to be like drooling?
I don't know if me shirtless is going to help that, but let's see what the video is, and I want to check the audio.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, let's go. Thank you for preparing this. Hopefully the volume is up. Okay, let's see.
Imagine growing up as a kid with a stutter, to having a recurring role on the most popular radio show of all time, then becoming the announcer on The Tonight Show, to walking the red carpet at movie premieres. With win after win, you'd probably feel like you could do anything. In 1988, at the age of 22, a young kid named John Melendez applied for an internship at the Howard Stern Show.
Do you think that ugly people should have children?
I don't think ugly people should have children, no. I told your mother that.
John's future was looking bright. John was put in a perfect position to succeed.
Night Show with Jay Leno.
Hey, John, shut up, will you? You got the job. Can't make me this up, will you? Hey.
It's the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Jay Leno.
Now, John, you have to relax. All the monologue, he's sitting like this. It's learn to relax. Are you relaxed?
Oh, Jay, I'm so relaxed.
Good. Now, stop doing that stupid announcer voice.
Unfortunately for John, success wasn't inevitable. The highest profile gig he was able to get was hosting the Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship. He also became the co-host of the Stephanie Miller podcast. But that didn't last too long. John's misogyny didn't play well with the audience demographic, made up of mostly liberal women. This desperation, John was forced to try something new, podcasting. John admitted he was never good with technology. John was able to get some high-profile guests. He had guests like Guy Fieri, Larry the Cable Guy, and even Jay Leno. But this didn't result in views. So, to try to get some heat for his podcast, John decided to see if he could get President Trump on the phone. John pretended to be Senator Bob Menendez, which is highly illegal. But incredibly, John was able to actually get Trump on the phone. Matter of fact, it made global news.
The Secret Service is looking for comedian John Melendez following his prank call to President Trump as he flew on Air Force One.
Hi, Bob. Congratulations on everything. We're proud of you. Congratulations. Great job.
With the renewed interest in Melendez, the question was, could he capitalize on his recent exposure?
Judy, is that really you?
Yes.
Hey, Judy, how are you?
Hello. no, Mr. Melendez. I mean, I'm sorry that things got off on the wrong foot. I'm
so happy to have you on.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting.
He's smitten. All right. John falls in love. Just a woman appears. Judy evidently has a YouTube channel and talks about like legal stuff and is friends with
Judy?
Vince. All I know is here's Judy.
So now we have a little background of John, and this is your interview you did on Saturday night with him.
It wasn't a real interview. It was just like a last minute thing. And I was like, oh, he's live. And I might have donated money again. I can't remember. But
Patty, have you ever seen a guy so in love? That's what we call Google eyes. John has.
I didn't pick up on that, no. You think he has a crush on Judy?
He's just being friendly. He's just a friendly
that's what I think. Yeah.
He's a showbiz guy. Showbiz people have to be friendly and fun and outgoing, right?
I think Vince has a crush on you. That's why he sees it in everyone else. That's called projecting. And
that is a good point. So what we're going to see now, Patty, is their quick interview, but also there's been 3 or 4, maybe even more shows that are covering Judy's interview with John. So that's what we're getting in terms of interjecting from the other shows.
Okay. Keep playing?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Well, you look beautiful. You don't need makeup.
Well, so anyway, please come on the show.
I would love to. And by the way, we live close. I mean, it's not... You and I live close.
Tuesday.
We live close. I mean, it's not... You and I live close.
And this lady is having
You know what? My connection is all of a sudden not working.
You can't hear me?
Wait, I just want to say hi. It's not a joke. I have a serious YouTube channel, so I think it would be really fun.
I would love to hang with you.
Okay, cool. Okay. So anyway, how are you doing?
I'm happy to finally talk to you. I know you hated me in the beginning.
Vince does this work with this woman, Judy, from time to time, and I guess talked her into... I think she sees John as like a goofball, kind of like something to laugh at. But I don't think she's cruel like that. But she's definitely entertained by John's stupidity.
Like Vince said, I quit watching the mainstream media and white people. Vince loves that because he's all into the racial stuff.
Well, how do you handle Vince using the N-word and all that stuff?
He doesn't say that.
Hold on. That's not what I meant. Go back. Listen to the follow-up question.
Oh, he hasn't?
I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. The C word. Not that one.
There's a typical guy where that lady likes Vince on some level, so John needs to destroy his character.
Great observation, Greg. Yes, it's classic scumbag guy move.
Yes,
or even though Vince is married, like Vince is probably not flirting with this lady. Whatever. No matter what, John's code is tear down other guys, so she looks at me as Prince Charming.
That's
hey,
right.
Does Vince ever shout the N-word at you in anger? Oh, he hasn't yet. He will.
You know that word that has to do with armor about you people?
Miss Judy?
Don't say Negro, please.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's funny, but, my channel is serious. So people are already getting their panties in a wad because they think he's, like, totally misogynistic and racist and offensive and stuff. But there's also a core group of people who love him.
I'm only 2 out of those 3. But as you can see here, John Edward is in love. I've seen this guy before one other time. He's in love with this guy his name is Kevin Brennan, and his brother was really famous. I forgot his brother's name, but John's in love with this guy, Kevin. He looks up to him, even if Kevin is really mean to him. And one time we were in Atlantic City, and John had the same exact look that he's giving you right there.
He's just sort of smiling. That's just being pleasant when you meet somebody. I don't think there's anything really creepy about him, but, obviously I don't know him like you do. How long have you known him?
Probably over 10 years now.
Oh, okay. So since you know him pretty well, you think he's being creepy?
No, I'm not saying creepy. John's a guy, and obviously he likes what he sees.
Okay.
What do you think, Patty? What are you doing over there?
I don't think I'm taking this in and trying to understand why are we talking about this? Why is it important? What's the truth? Because I don't know if you're just making it up or just teasing Judy.
No, none of this is made up at all. Judy, Miss Judy.
Yeah, this is real because John was having a live stream show. Now, I mean, I've wasted so much time on this just trying to get one guest to come on our show. Okay, so it's all blending into my mind, the timeline of things. But ultimately, Vince said that he would try to get John to come on the show. And after all this back and forth and me giving a couple of super chats to him and trying to see if he's willing to be on, then was it Vince who told me, hey, you should get on his live stream right now. Here's his link to get on his StreamYard. And I was like, oh, or whatever it is. And I said, okay, fine. But I really did have audio problems. So it wasn't that I was trying to be rude or play mind games with him. And I really did have a live stream show myself. And since I have vocal problems most of the time these days, I didn't want to keep talking to him and wasting my voice. So anyway, so I wasn't trying to be rude to him. Okay. I mean, he seemed perfectly fine and normal during this segment. I don't know much about him, obviously. Right, Vince?
What you see is what you get. Let's review those super chats and then I have a little bit more information.
Okay. So thank you so much, Francis Rose. Love these lives and discussion. Is it Musi? Vince, is that your language?
Musi? I don't know.
Thank you. Okay. John not coming on because Vince disclosed to Tukey? Who's Tukey? John's private text concerning Judy, which John said were confidential. So what's that about? Because you didn't
Unfortunately, that is true. I did betray John's trust a little bit. I thought I was doing him a favor by showing his friends Rocco, who goes by the name Tukey, he's a puppeteer. And I did betray John's trust. So I will apologize for doing that. I am wrong for doing that. I was basically trying to help him out with you because he kept begging.
Why would that help to tell a third party about his text?
Because I know this guy Rocco, aka Tukey, would disclose them and hopefully it would hint to you that John really liked you. Because I don't know if John's embarrassed to tell you or not. But I never told John that I was doing it. So I did betray his trust in that sense.
Okay, why does this seem like junior high? I don't get this Dabbleverse stuff. It's like, oh, you guys are like 50-ish, 50 to 60-year-old men. What? Why are you into this, Vince?
Oh, but they did mention the C word. Do you know what they're referring to, Patty?
Well, it's either or. I mean, there's two words and they're both 4-letter words, so that's what I'm guessing. But you know, one of those words, which I'm not going to say, is actually a compliment in Australia. So, you know, you call a girl.
Really?
Yes. You're a good cunt. Yeah, that's an. And I asked a friend of mine who's Australian, what? You just say, he goes, we really have fun with this with American tourists because we like to shock them because they're not used to hearing this word in that context. But yeah, it's words. Sometimes I think we give too much power to words.
I totally agree. I 100% agree. And now the next time I call my wife that, I'm going to say it's a compliment. What are you talking about? I thought you were Australian.
Okay. John had the same look with 24-year-old Kate. Who is Kate Meany?
She is the daughter of the comedian. I forgot the guy's first name, and I apologize. I wasn't really a big fan of his, but a very popular comedian. And she ended up secretly recording John Edward twice, meaning he found out after the first bunch of recordings, they had a complete live event in Rochester, and then they did it again. She did it again, and unfortunately she duped John again. So that's another issue. Now, you said there was 4-letter words. We got cunt.
Kevin Meany. I've heard of him. Right. He looks familiar. I didn't know he passed away.
He did.
2016. Yeah.
And I guess he was gay, or he was gay, but he did have a wife and a daughter at some point. Patty, what was the other four-letter C word?
Well, it would be the shortened form of clitoris.
Okay, so should we continue?
Yeah, we got a little bit more of Miss Judy and everyone else covering Miss Judy in the Dabbleverse.
Okay, and what is the Dabbleverse again? What's that?
It's just a name that people gave for the universe that revolves around John. These are old Howard Stern fans, old Opie Anthony fans, those old radio shows. And they're still without someone to listen to, so now everyone revolves around John.
Okay. So do you feel like you're totally into it too and spend tons of time, engaging in this community?
I would say yes, but I'm more friendly towards John. I am friends with John, so I defend him where a lot of people don't. And I've probably been at least the most consistent person with him, despite we have our on and offs. I would say yeah.
Yeah, but if you were a true friend, you would not have divulged his confidential text to somebody else, knowing that that person would then spread it to more people. So that is kind of mean-spirited of you.
You're right. Agree? And I admit that I made a mistake.
But what did he say? Now I'm interested. Like, was he saying crude things about me? That's kind of gross.
Oh, no. I'm not sure if he was saying anything. I think that, he was just saying that most his girlfriends don't like him initially. So his long-term relationships. In fact, Patty, John would harass this girl at the Channel 9 show that they were doing here in New York. And he kept sexually harassing her. And after about a year of sexually harassing her, after management told him no more harassment, she finally went out with him. And they dated long term. So sexual harassment does pay off every now and then in the workplace.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
That is very unusual.
That is not a good conclusion to come to.
Yeah. Patty,
so bad.
Patty, did you actually know who this person is before? John?
Which person? No, I didn't know.
See, don't know who he is?
He's in the realm of Turtle Boy. Vince has all these bizarrely named, personalities that he knows. He has an eclectic group of friends.
Well, I know a black attorney, female.
Yeah.
She ended up having sex with a younger summer intern. The girl's name is Michelle. And my friend, yeah. And there's another example of sexual harassment in the workplace working out.
Well, I don't call that harassment.
I don't think so either. I think he asked her out.
Out with her.
I disagree. Using your position of power, of authority, of age, and having sex with a summer intern is, in my mind, and probably a lot of other people's minds, sexual harassment.
Well, I mean, in general, it's not a good idea, but we don't know for sure if they actually did it while he was still a summer intern. Maybe she was just friends and mentor with him until
Here comes a Negro, please. Of course they did. We're going to go in the summer and not have sex. They admitted to it. They both did.
They did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's this? Are you hiring? What does that mean? Me or Vince?
I don't know. You got to be more specific. D times 2.
Yeah, I'm not hiring. So, and my YouTube channel still doesn't make enough. So there's no way I would hire someone for YouTube. Yeah. What about you, Vince? Since
I would hire Dee Dee in a second. I've definitely worked with her in the past. Mm-hmm. In fact, Miss Judy, she's the one who secretly recorded Stuttering John Edward Melendez's house in Cape Coral, Florida. He invited her back, but she kept the camera rolling for us.
Why do you call him Stutter John? Does he appreciate being labeled like that?
Yeah, his brand name is Stuttering John. I use
that is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he stutters.
I didn't hear any sort of stuttering, so maybe it doesn't come out all the time. Yeah. Okay, what does this mean? Vince is the troll master general of Dabbleverse. So tell us about that.
They claim that a troll, meaning like bother people. I never bother anyone intentionally, meaning if I do anything, it's just for good fun. Like if we send John gifts, like we'll send them beer and pizza and food. It's always paid for, tip included. All he has to do is go to his front door and take it, Patty. So he gets a lot of gifts, but sometimes this little rascal refuses to accept prepaid beer if he's being spiteful.
What?
So,
oh, yeah.
But that's the charm of John. Now, I did send them the new link, Miss Judy. So if you do see him back there, I don't know if he will come on, but I did send them the new link.
Yeah, I think he's probably just so mad at you that he is not going to do you a favor. Huh?
You think he's watching?
Yeah.
Is he out there watching?
Okay.
Oh, John, please come on. Don't hold this against Judy just because you're mad at Vince. Yeah, what does that have to do with her or me? We would enjoy having you.
Yeah, we're not mean people like Vince, who likes
That's true.
Be like puppet master or play jokes on people just for his own shits and giggles, it seems. So, okay, should I keep playing this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's why I keep having him back, because he's fun to talk to. He keeps it going. He's helped my channel, so I can't totally talk on him.
So where did you go to law school?
Georgetown in DC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm from Georgia. Yeah, but I went to Berkeley for college.
And where were you born?
Chicago.
Oh, really? Which part?
Michael Reese Hospital. That's
no. I only asked.
Wait a second. So the reason I might have sounded stupid, because I only lived in Chicago for 6 months before we moved to Georgia. So I don't know what part the hospital is in, but we lived in this apartment complex that was right next to Michael Reese Hospital because my dad was doing his residency there. So that's why I was like, what part? I don't know the parts of Chicago. I'm not really from there. So
yeah, some of the shows pick up on this part. If we keep playing, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Because I was the keynote speaker at the National Stuttering Association convention in Chicago.
Okay.
And I've done stand-up in Vernon Hills at Zany's, and I opened for Ted Nugent in Rockford. So I've been all over Illinois.
Okay. Well, that's great. Also, I didn't get this. Who's Ted Nugent? I've sort of heard of him, but I think I'm too young to know who this person is. So
I don't know if you're too young or too Asian. I think he is a rock star.
That's what I think. I think so, yeah.
Okay, like I said, I wasn't into this white culture stuff for a while. I was an ethnic studies major and very active with these different Asian American civil rights groups. So for a while there, I was just like, nah, I'm not going to watch that. Not going to give my hard-earned bucks to this kind of whitewashed stuff. So, right, Vince?
And now you got all these white guys chasing you.
By the way, on this one that's frozen, yeah, John does look creepy in this one. I have to admit that kind of lecherous look and the squinty eyes, that does look a little scary. So,
it does.
I don't know,
I would agree.
It's not because of Vince, because Vince probably told him all sorts of salacious lies about me, like telling him how hot and bothered I was and how I couldn't wait to talk with him, which was sort of true, but not in a romantic way.
She was hot and bothered. You guys heard that here first. She was hot and bothered over this guy.
Not in a romantic way. Jeez, guys. I mean, I've had plenty of male guests on my live streams. I didn't have the hots for them. I just thought it would be fun to talk with them for the show, for YouTube.
That's true. Sorry, I'm just teasing. Yeah. Vince brings out the worst in me, but it's good in a good way.
He's going to make me say all sorts of stuff, just like how he had Katie Magbanua say that she had to dress in some skimpy bikini and dance for the patients, right? Then a lot of people believe that because they didn't understand yours is a comedy channel.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like a tragedy. Well, I think that we should keep moving on with the video here. And yes, John Edward is smitten with Miss Judy.
So anyway, I do have to get going.
Judy's the best.
She's awesome.
Okay, that's very good.
And conserve my voice because I have this live stream coming up. So just want to let you know it's not some big joke that Vince is pulling on you. I have a legitimate legal channel. Vince is kind of pulling it towards comedy and total silliness, but I've tried to do comedy myself. So I know how hard it is. It's pretty impressive that you made a living doing that.
Oh yeah, and I'd love to talk to you privately if you're ever interested, and just
John right away starts creeping her out, hitting on her. Maybe we'll talk off the air. He went to 11 immediately as soon as a woman was in front of him.
Chatting on the phone as opposed to this, and, maybe getting to know each other.
Let's just start with the show because I think it's really cool that you're thinking of going to law school.
I'd love for you to help me with the LSAT.
So, okay. Well, I do have to go because it's hard for me to keep talking. So I have this show coming up. So,
all right. Well, I'm so happy you came on, Judy.
Okay,
Miss Judy. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
All right.
Okay,
take care, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
But yeah, that was nice. So Vince did that right. Like that, I'm hitting him on Miss Judy.
This was crazy.
Yes.
This was really crazy. Judy wanted to get the fuck out of there so badly. He would not take the head.
She was so polite. Still managed to also end it with, what did he call her? Sweetie?
All right. Take care, sweetie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, doll face.
He complimented her for looks at the
I
end.
know.
It's like that. She's not a model. That's not why she's on the show.
Yeah.
And then went hardcore on the green tea the following day as if to send some sort of message to Miss Judy.
That is true. John is supposedly drinking green tea. Now, I didn't even know that would be a connection to China or Taiwan, wherever you want to claim you're from. But yes, I didn't realize that John was doing that.
I'm actually drinking tea right now. So I guess that is a stereotype that I fall totally into. I drink lots of green tea.
Oh, no.
And jasmine. And this is some sort of lemon green tea. But that is so weird. I mean, I don't know what to say because, like I said, just because I invite someone to be on my show doesn't mean that I want to bang them, for lack of a better word. Like sometimes people are just fun and interesting, or they have good info regarding, Dan Markel, legal topics, things like that. So,
I'm sure John has a lot of legal info on those topics, but it's okay if you're attracted to John Edward Melendez. A lot of women are.
Will you stop that? Okay, what about the law school thing? That was the main thing because when either you or, I don't know, something about him wanting to go to law school, I was like, hey, that was the topic of my channel when I first started it, was talking about law school and the profession.
That's right.
The law school quiz. So I thought it would be so much fun for him to take my quiz and you and I could give feedback. So
I do love the journeys all of us have on YouTube, but a lot of the larger creators, Mr. Beast, whomever, started doing something else on YouTube, and then it morphs into whatever becomes mainstream. And you heard John started his podcast, and he had great guests, and he had not only Jay Leno, but he had Howie Mandel and Guy Fieri, and I liked the interviews, but that's what they were doing way back then. And now he's making way more money off of this group of people that are watching him. So, is that your husband?
My husband just brought me my dog because that means she's probably crying for me so badly he couldn't stand it anymore. He keeps her in the living room because I told him Miss Judy says it's not professional to have your dog. So we keep him as long as we can.
Yeah, well, I agree with Miss Judy. And next time he should walk him while you're performing.
Yeah,
she doesn't. It's not. She can't. Well, first of all, he doesn't do a lot of walking. He has braces on his legs because of his CMT, and so, and she just wanted me. She didn't want to be exercised. She's very attached to me. Oh, great! And now here's the other one.
Cute dog, but I kind of feel like the viewers would rather talk about legal topics and
now we got a dog fight. Stop it! Let's go back.
Okay, because unfortunately, a lot of times people get mad when they hear dogs barking, and they're like, "Judy, I'm out of here. I can't stand hearing that." I mean,
what I do
don't you agree?
Yeah, but it was actually funny.
Okay, dogs are gone. People have not totally left yet. But, okay, so anyway, Vince, tell me more about what John is to you. Because it seems like you have a very strange symbiotic relationship where he sort of needs you, but you guys have had lawsuits or he's filed a bar complaint against you?
Yeah, you can put that super chat up. Someone put it. It was a cool thing that he did, this little rascal. He communicated with the New York State Bar for, again, you can read that, just started the stream, and I must admit my husband always schedules orgies.
Oral. You can schedule oral?
Yeah, when you're married, you have to.
You do not.
Schedule oral? What kind of show is this becoming? Oh my God. Okay, Vince, you address that. What are you?
I have it marked on my calendar once every 5 years, Patty. Jewish broads don't do that.
How about your birthday?
Oh, really?
How about your big birthday gift?
No, they don't care.
The show has just kind of gone down the drain. Okay, fun fact, John filed a grievance. That's what I heard. So what happened, Vince?
One day I get a call from, I thought was a prankster from the New York State Bar Association telling me that did they receive the complaint that they sent? And I told the guy no, because I didn't, but I just thought it was a joke. And lo and behold, John Edward Melendez behind my back for months was sending the ethics committee all different things that I quote unquote did. And a lot of them had to do with just being performance, not actual things. Finally, after all the things he said I did, they accused me of they accused me of trespassing onto John's property in Florida and broadcasting my show from his house, which is something that I said I did. But Patty, John did not tell the ethics committee that preceding that sentence was my 9-year-old drove me from Orlando to John's house in Cape Coral. It's 150 miles. She decided not to go to Disney that day. We were going to John's house. And of course, there was no proof of it because I'd never been within 150 miles of John's town. However, I don't blame the ethics committee. If you tell them that an attorney broke into my house, they have to investigate it. So he tried all different things. So I had to hire an attorney after all that. The ethics committee guy loved John, hated me. I mean, the way he was talking to me, I knew I was in trouble. And yeah, that was the issue that I had with John. Eventually it got dismissed, but it did cost me a lot of money. And my attorney now is a fan of the Dabbleverse, my old attorney for the ethics complaint. That it wasn't officially filed, eventually got dismissed before any type of anything on my record. But John's a little rascal sometimes.
Then why would you still want to be friends or even communicate with this type of person if he did that?
Oh, good question. But in fairness to John, as my attorneys were going through all the records and charging me hourly, Patty, for it, they found out that John Edward made a representation on Twitter back then that said not to use my law firm, that you shouldn't trust me, something to that effect. So I sued him for $12.5 million. And he had the ethics complaint against me. I had a lawsuit against him. We eventually settled the lawsuit and he lost the ethics complaint. That got dismissed. And now we're friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You can come back to the friendship as long as he's not harboring, or either one of you harboring grievances underneath that.
Yeah, I wish he wouldn't do those like real things, not a joke, but yeah. I do love his nickname is the Duke, and on some level, Rusty's right in terms of me being desperate for his friendship. I like John fundamentally, so sometimes I do betray him. Sometimes we get into fights, but I will never intentionally harm him ever, even if he's been the worst to me.
John is sniping right now. Started at, what does that mean? Started at KC Super Chat?
So if he's technically sniping, he's watching us.
Right.
I'll see if he is, and then we can send. I mean, look, we're friends. John doesn't have a lot of friends in this universe, so he gets really anxious. He doesn't realize that from here.
Don't snipe at us, John. We're friendly. We're inviting you. We want you to
nice
come on.
We're nice people who don't have preconceptions of who he is.
He is. He is watching us. So go ahead, Miss Judy. Give him
Hey, John.
Huh? What?
I just said hi to him. Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
He's watching us.
Hello. Hi. Sorry you couldn't join us or didn't want to join us tonight, so we had to scramble. And thank you, Patty, for joining us at the last minute.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm still waiting to hear about the Spongeworthy list, though.
Yeah. Get back to the sponge thing.
Let's go. Let's go, Vince.
There's nothing sponge-worthy about it. Now, John Edward Melendez was drinking green tea in order to get your attention. I didn't even realize that was a Chinese thing, and I see him over there watching you. So do you want to say something to John one way or another?
You're just trying to divert attention from yourself. We're trying to get something juicy out of Vince finally, because you're just constantly digging for
diverting. Yeah.
Like is it a succubus or something? Like some sort of like tentacle-like creature who just wants to suck and leech out of people. But meanwhile, you don't want to give us anything on yourself so we can make fun of you. So,
well, John, can you pull up a YouTube show and put it on here? We can watch John watching.
What? Is that allowed?
Yeah, he's watching us. We're on live now on John's show.
We are?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Weird.
Give John a message at least, Miss Judy, because he is looking at you. I see that face of his too. He's laughing at something. He's laughing at our.
What do you want me to do? You want me to look up his show that is going on live now?
Yeah, and see if we can pull it up. John's laughing at something.
Oh, okay. So he's mocking.
No, I don't think he's mocking. This guy's in love. I've seen John in love one other time. It was with the guy, Kevin, that he loved. And I've never seen this face in a long time.
You have a very strange symbiotic relationship where he sort of needs you, but you guys have had lawsuits.
Not really. I don't need him.
Complaint against you.
Yeah, you can put that super chat up. Someone put it. It was a cool thing that he did. This little rascal. He communicated with the New York State Bar. Judy, hit the mute button. He's playing his stupid music, John. And I must admit, my husband always schedules work. John plays music so people can't do that. We're not doing this in a violent method for John.
This is a mess and really weird to be broadcasting somebody else who's broadcasting us. Okay, so can deadbeat fathers become great lawyers? Actually, they can, because I do know at least a couple of lawyers who I don't think they were good fathers.
Yeah, and that's not implying that John's a deadbeat dad. John's actually a great dad, a lot better than me. He spent a lot of time with his kids growing up, and he would do whatever they wanted. He played games. John once had a competition with his daughter, how long each of them can hold their arm up in the air. And this is a true story. And John said it went about 3 hours. And John is a winner. He will not give up. He has to win, even if it's his kid. He has to win. So John, I think, eventually won the contest with his daughter at the time. So I can never fault John in terms of being a dad.
That makes him seem like a great dad? That sounds like punishment.
No, it wasn't punishment. They were just playing a game, being competitive. He would sing him songs at night. Like John read his kid books. I mean, John's kids are really smart. In fact, Miss Judy, your people would admire. John's son got into Harvard, and he's in Harvard right now. And he's a white kid. He's not Asian. So yeah, no, it's a huge accomplishment. He did something right, and his other kids are smart too. So I think he had 2 valedictorians at Calabasas. So no matter what you say about anyone, and I'll get the chill saying this, the thing you're going to leave behind most likely is your kids. So he's got 3 really smart, extraordinarily smart, good kids.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, maybe we should get back to our own families and stuff. I'm actually going to Hershey Park tomorrow because
lucky.
Yeah,
I'm
so
jealous.
Pack up and start driving to DC tomorrow.
What a coincidence. Yeah. John Edwards going to Hershey Park tomorrow too.
Well, we're not getting there until later this week. It's going to be like DC, then Pennsylvania, then drive back, and we're going to see some friends.
Yeah, that's the same route John Edwards taken too. DC, then he said right. to Hershey.
Okay. Was he creepy with you? I don't think so. Not really. It was a little strange because all I wanted was for him to come on the show to, maybe spice things up and have some fun conversation with Vince, not one-on-one. So anyway, who is Aaron? Aaron's son?
That's John's, what do they call it, Patty? When the wife remarries. And John is the ex-husband. I don't know is that a relationship?
Yeah, husband.
I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, he's half black, half white.
That's
Aaron
called biracial.
Biracial, yeah, 2 races. I only believe in one race, human race. But yeah, so that's who they're referring to.
I was just teasing you. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is rude. John wants to visit your Hershey. Well,
it could be true though.
Well, thank you for the $1.99. That's rude.
I'm watching John watch us watch me. So it's a weird thing because on the other channel is John Errol Melendez, that little rascal.
Okay. Well, I probably do have to get going because I haven't even started packing. So need to get ready to go and stuff. But are you guys going any place for Thanksgiving?
No, but I'll say this. I'm reading John's body language. He wants to tell you that he is at least interested in you, and he wants you to know that. So can you give John a final good message before we go, because he's watching now?
Well, I don't understand why people hate him so much, and I still don't understand why people hate Vince so much. But
that we can understand. You should understand that part. But
I don't understand that at all. I think people maybe just need to lighten up a little bit.
Hold on, you're interrupting Judy's message to John Edward.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Judy.
Okay, please come on the show. I would still be happy to share the YouTube revenue, or you can live stream it simultaneously. I don't have time to do a deep dive into whatever criminal record or litigation record you have, but all I want is 1 hour where you take this law school quiz. It's going to be fun with Vince, your friend.
I have John's response. Quiz Smiz. Let's talk privately offline. What's your response to that?
That's okay, because I already get so many emails and phone calls and random letters from people who see me on YouTube. And can you believe, some people actually just dumped legal documents on me and said, hey, can you take a look at this? I'm like, excuse me, I charge a lot per hour as an attorney. I'm not going to spend all this extra time just because people found me through YouTube. So I'm happy to do stuff on a live stream show, and that's the end of the relationship with most people.
But there is a chance yours blossoms. You never know. Like I said, John has been successful in sexually harassing a girl, Patty, and this girl dated him for years. After 1 full year of sexual harassment, the boss at Channel 9 had to tell him, stop sexually harassing Karen, and that never stopped John Edward. He was persistent, and eventually they fell in love.
I just don't know about that ending part.
I don't think you should lead people on. I don't think that's nice. So, yeah.
It's true, though. I just reporting.
Yeah.
All right, girls. Okay. So we'll see you back. Patty, we'll see you next Tuesday. Miss Judy, I'll be glad to come back next Tuesday. I hope that the audio works fine.
Yeah.
But I'll see everyone back. See you next Tuesday, Patty.
Guys.
See you next Tuesday.
It was great seeing you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Great seeing you
Bye,
too.
guys.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks for your time. Bye.
copying them. So yeah, they're fine with it, but you're right. We could, any one of those people that they feature in a compilation video can make a valid copyright claim, and their channel would basically be gone because you only get 3 copyright claims within 90 days. So it's a thing where people think that they're adding value by, I'm editing it great. YouTube doesn't give a shit. And this was a huge issue 10 years ago. I'm seeing it now a lot with law tubers.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the Sunshine Band.
Well, in this Facebook picture, it looks like he has nice arms. Look at that.
Yeah, if you keep going down.
Casey, what's his last name?
Google it and hit picture.
What?
You Google Casey Armstrong. So one of my real best friends with it, but you're right. We could, any one of those people that they feature in a compilation video can make a valid copyright claim. That's why they have the reuse content portion. Kind of fly under the radar, but it's smart by YouTube. They don't, because channels, Judy, that have all the trials on, wishes harm on him, basically wishes bad luck on him. And I would never copyright strike this compilation channel, which I enjoyed. It was an hour long that I was a part of, and they've been doing it for a while. But you're right, you there. And the crazy thing is, Patty, he hooks up with them. They didn't have sex, obviously. And the guy gives Casey a note.
What the hell is this?
That's a man.
Really? What about that guy? Is there another angle of that picture? They probably put one up that looked like a guy.
They were talking about me.
It does look like a girl on copyright claims from, but I find, Patty,
I thought you were talking about me.
I never heard of the guy ever, and he thinks he knows the law, and he lost. I was a part of, and they've been doing it for a while. Take that compilation.
I thought you were just talking about
YouTube
me.
Doesn't give a shit, and this was a huge issue 10 years ago.
Huh?
Casey Armstrong.
Yeah? What?
You're
Google
in love
it
with
and
him.
hit picture.
What? You think I'd have the hots for him?
All right, I'm gonna do this. All right.
Oh, here we go. As opposed to this, maybe getting to know each other.
Let's just start with the show because I think it's really cool that you're thinking of going to law school.
I'd love for you to help me with the LSAT.
So, okay. Well, I do have to go because it's hard for me to keep talking. So I have this show coming up. So,
all right. Well, I'm so happy you came on, Judy.
Okay,
Miss Judy. I'm
nice
sorry.
to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, I gotta go. Sorry.
All right.
Okay,
Take care, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
But yeah, that was nice. So Vince did that right. Like that, I'm hitting him on Miss Judy.
This was crazy.
Yes.
This was really crazy. Judy wanted to get the fuck out of there so badly. He would not take that.
She was so polite. Still managed to also end it with, what did he call her, sweetie?
All right, take care, sweetie.
Oh yeah.
I love this.
Sorry,
movie.
doll face.
He complimented her for looks at the
I
end.
know.
It's like she's not a model. That's not why she's on
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right,
went
Tootsie.
hardcore on the green tea the following day, as if to send some sort of message to Miss Judy.
I don't just.
That is true. John is supposedly drinking green tea. Now, I didn't even know that would be a
don't
connection
drink
to
green tea in
China
the
or
prom.
Taiwan, where we want to claim it
I
from.
don't drink green
But yes,
tea.
I didn't
at
realize
the
that John was
prom.
doing that.
I don't drink
I'm
green
actually
tea in the
drinking
prom.
tea right now. So I guess that is a stereotype that I fall totally into. I drink lots of green tea.
I love green
no.
tea.
Jasmine, and this is some sort of lemon green tea.
Yeah, why the fuck would I
But that
buy
is
a
so
whole fucking thing of green tea?
Weird. I mean,
If I didn't
don't know
love
what
green
to
tea,
say
what the fuck?
because,
Come here.
like I said, just because I invite someone to be on my show doesn't mean that I want to bang them, for lack of a better
I don't give a
word.
fuck.
Like sometimes people are just fun and interesting, or they have good info regarding, Dan Martell, legal topics, things like that. So,
I'm sure John has a lot of legal info on those topics,
Yeah,
but
but it
it's
was the
okay
law
if
school.
you're attracted to John Aaron Melendez. A lot of women
stop
are.
that. Will you stop that? Okay, and what about the law school thing? That was the main thing because when either you
Who
or
are these people?
no, something about him wanting to go to law
Who
school. I was
are
like,
these
hey,
people?
That was the topic of my channel when I first started it, was talking about law school and the profession.
That's
and
right.
the law school quiz. So I thought it would be so much fun for him to take my quiz and you and I could give feedback. So
I do love the journeys all of us have on YouTube, but a lot of the larger creators, Mr. Beast, whomever, started doing something else on YouTube, and then it morphs into whatever becomes mainstream. And you heard John started his podcast, and he had great guests, and he had not only Jay Leno, but he had Howie Mandel,
Larry the Cable Guy,
Guy Fieri, and I liked the interviews, but that's what they were doing way back then. And now he's making way more money off of this group of people that are watching him. So, is that your husband?
My husband just brought me my dog, because that means she's probably crying for me so badly he couldn't stand it anymore. He keeps her in the living room because I told him Miss Judy says it's not professional to have your dog. So we keep him as long as we can.
Yeah, well, I agree with Miss Judy. And next time he should walk him while you're performing.
Yeah,
she doesn't. It's not. No, she can't. Well, first of all, he doesn't do a lot of walking. He has braces on his legs because of his CMT.
I told him, so come on, have her send me the link.
And she just wanted me. She didn't want to be exercised. She's very attached to me. Oh, great! And now here's the other one.
Dog, but I feel like the viewers would rather talk about legal topics.
And now we got a dog fight. Stop it. Yeah, let's go back.
Okay, because unfortunately, a lot of times people get mad when they hear dogs barking. They're like, Judy, I'm out of here. I can't stand hearing that.
Yeah, but it was actually funny.
Okay,
I'm not playing the music. Leave me alone.
Left yet, but, okay. So anyway, Vince, tell me more about what John is to you, because it seems like you have a very strange symbiotic relationship where he sort of needs you, but you guys have had lawsuits.
Not really. I don't need him.
Bar complaint against you.
Yeah, you can put that super chat up. Someone put it. It was a cool thing that he did. This little rascal. He communicated with the New York State Bar for
my song.
Yeah, you can read that. Just started a stream, and I must admit, my husband always schedules orgies.
So just give me the timestamp. I'll strike him.
You can schedule oral.
Yeah, when you're married, you have to.
You do not. Schedule oral.
What kind of
Remember,
show is this becoming? Oh my God. What the? Okay, Vince, you address that. What are you?
I have it marked on my calendar once every 5 years, Patty. Jewish broads don't do that.
How about your birthday?
Oh, really?
How about your big birthday gift?
No, they don't care.
Okay, I don't think my ex-husband is watching right now, but he actually didn't like it. So I think that's why I look young.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you just need
good at it.
Yeah, I was just thinking you might need some of my tips.
It's too late. We got divorced already. So
that's right.
That's
okay.
I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry. This show has just kind of gone down.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the ethics committee, John.
That's what I heard. So what happens then?
One day I get a call from, I thought was a prankster from the New York State Bar Association telling me that did they receive the complaint that they sent? And I told the guy no, because I didn't, but I just thought it was a joke. And lo and behold, John Melendez behind my back for months was sending the ethics committee all different things that I quote unquote did. And a lot of them had to do with just being performance, not actual things. Finally, after all the things he said I did, they accused me of they accused me of trespassing onto John's property in Florida and broadcasting my show from his house, which is something that I said I did. But Patty, John did not tell the ethics committee that preceding that sentence was my 9-year-old drove me from Orlando to John's house in Cape Coral.
Doing me at night,
she decided not to go to Disney that day. We went to John's house. And of course, there was no proof of it because I'd never been within 150 miles of John's town. However, I don't blame the ethics committee. If you tell them that an attorney broke into my house they have to investigate it. So he tried all different things. So when I had to hire an attorney after all that. The ethics committee guy loved John, hated me. I mean, the way he was talking to me,
go figure.
I knew I was in trouble. And yeah, that was the issue that I had with John. Eventually it got dismissed, but it did cost me a lot of money. And my attorney now is a fan of the Dabbleverse, my old attorney for the ethics complaints. It wasn't officially filed. Eventually got dismissed before, and
I know your name now.
On my record, but
have some fun.
John's a little rascal sometimes.
Then why would you still want to be friends or even communicate with this type of person and keep with that?
Oh, good question. But in fairness to John, as my attorneys were going through all the records and charging me hourly, Patty, for it, they found out that John Edward made a representation on Twitter back then.
Yeah, which
that
was I'm not
said not to use my law firm, that you shouldn't trust me, something to that effect. So I sued him for $12.5 million. And he had the ethics complaint against me. I had a lawsuit.
I just saw the Yelp review.
We eventually settled the lawsuit, and he lost the ethics complaint that got dismissed. And now we're friends.
No, we're not friends.
Really? Well, that's good. You can come back to the friendship as long as he's not harboring, or either one of you,
we are
harboring grievances underneath that.
Yeah, I wish he wouldn't do those like real things. You know, not a joke.
Oh, you mean like?
I do love his nickname is the Duke.
And
on some level, Rusty's right in terms of me being desperate for his friendship. I like John fundamentally. So sometimes I do betray him, sometimes we get into fights, but I will never intentionally harm him ever.
Vince, you don't like me. You love me. You're in love with me. You've been in love with me. It's almost creepy. The only one you love more is fucking KC.
Even if he's been the worst to me.
I have another question about between you and other lawyers. Like when you used AI and showed Carl come into the courtroom and glug his soda right in front of the judge, you know, somebody brought that up at one of his lives and said, and he didn't get mad at all. He was just like, oh, that's just AI. That's just something he does. He just kind of like brushed it up. But what about you and the mental lawyer, as you call him? What? Did he try to get your show knocked off the air?
He had
an exaggeration.
He had said he had said that he was going to do it. We never received any copyright claims from him, but I find, Patty, a lot of the attorneys on YouTube are so weird and thin-skinned in real life. I mean, a lot of them. All these big tough guys, even the girls. The second they're criticized, they can't deal with it. Now, a lot of the advice we give to our YouTube.
All right, I'm done with that. Joey C is the best. How do you think Judy's egg roll would taste? Splendid. Thoughts on Judy calling you lecherous and creepy? I don't give a fuck what Judy called. I like them apples. If Julie is going to think that if Judy's going to think that Vince is normal, then she's got severe mental problems. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Stuttering Joe is scared of OJ Fact. Thanks to Fiverr. You think you're the best looking? Did you see video of Judy with Vince lawyer, which she calls out? It's hysterical. On Dabbling on. She's 100% correct. You creep her out. That's because Vince guided her to say that. Ghost Crusaders. I didn't see this one either. Judy said you creeped her out. She liked KC better. What the fuck? How did I miss all this? First of all, I don't care. I don't want to be with this fucking Judy. She's delusional if she's hanging out with Vince. Vince is a fucking creep. And that's a fact, Jack.
Anyway,
this is Miss Judy.
Hey,
she's a lawyer. She's very beautiful in North Carolina. A legal focus.
I'll take off my legal briefs.
Hi, I still love to have you on my show. Thanks. I would, but without Vince, because Vince, you know Vince, the lawyer, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him